Have you been trying to lose weight, eating healthy, exercising, doing everything right, and yet the scale won't budge? Insulin resistance might be the reason. Insulin is a key hormone that controls fat storage and fat burning. When it's not working properly, weight loss becomes extremely difficult. The biggest issue? That most people don't realize they have insulin resistance until it's already affecting their metabolism. The good news? Your body gives you warning signs. So in today's video, we're going to be going over 5 clear signs that insulin resistance is stopping your weight loss and what you can do to get your metabolism working again. Hi, I'm Kate. I'm a nutritionist who specializes in insulin resistance and blood sugar control. And I've helped hundreds of clients lose weight naturally by addressing the underlying issue, insulin resistance. So let's get into it. Weight loss isn't just about calories in versus calories out. If you're insulin resistant, then hormones play a bigger role. Insulin's main job is to move glucose from the bloodstream into your cells so it can be used for energy. But when you're insulin resistant, your cells stop responding to insulin properly. This forces your body to produce even more insulin to compensate, leading to chronically high insulin levels that keep fat locked in storage. So if you've cut calories, maybe you're exercising more, and you're still not losing weight, here are 5 signs that insulin resistance could be to blame. Number 1, you gain or hold fat around your midsection. One of the biggest indicators of insulin resistance is stubborn belly fat, even if you're eating healthy. High insulin levels tell your body to store fat, especially around the abdomen and organs. Even if you're eating the same number of calories, people with high insulin levels tend to store more weight around their midsection than those with normal insulin. And this is because of the relationship between insulin resistance and visceral fat. When our metabolism isn't working properly, fat is more likely to be stored in this area, rather than being spread out around the body as subcutaneous fat. Sign number 2 is you still feel hungry after eating a meal. Do you ever finish your meal and still feel hungry? Maybe you have sugar cravings or you're someone who always needs dessert. This is because when you're insulin resistant, your body isn't able to use the energy from your meal efficiently. Your cells are resisting insulin, so they're not taking in the energy from that meal as they should. And this leads to you still being hungry despite just eating, and specifically having cravings for sugar because your body knows that this is a fast energy source. Sign number 3 is if you frequently experience energy crashes and brain fog. Maybe you're someone who goes into a food coma after eating, or you always experience a mid-afternoon energy crash. This is because when we're insulin resistant, we experience big swings in our blood sugar. After we eat, our blood sugar spikes, and this is often followed by a crash, leading to extreme fatigue, irritability, and brain fog. When this happens, a lot of people turn to coffee and energy drinks. They turn to sugar. They reach for a sweet treat. In order to bring their blood sugar back up. And they might not even do this intentionally, but this is just what their body's craving. But again, this is a sign that your body is insulin resistant, and that's the reason why it's difficult to lose weight. Sign number 4 is that you crave carbohydrates and sugar constantly. If you're someone who always feels like you need bread, you need pasta, you need rice, you need a sweet treat during the day, insulin resistance could be to blame. This is because when your insulin is high, your body struggles to burn fat efficiently. It is constantly relying on sugar for quick energy. This creates a cycle where you keep craving more sugar, leading to more insulin resistance over time. And sign number 5 is that your fasting blood sugar is high. A fasting blood sugar above 100 milligrams per deciliter or 5.6 millimoles per liter is a major sign of insulin resistance. If your fasting blood sugar is consistently over this threshold, that means you're insulin resistant. And not only that, but that it has progressed to prediabetes. Now, in the early stages of insulin resistance, your fasting blood sugar will look normal. It will be below this. And that's because the excess insulin that your body is producing is enough to keep your blood sugar in check. But between 5 to 15 years after insulin resistance has started, this is when your fasting blood sugar starts to creep up. So if your blood sugar has already gotten to this point, then yeah, insulin resistance is a huge part to why it's difficult for you to lose weight. Overnight, your body should be clearing glucose efficiently. If fasting blood sugar is high, your cells are not responding well to insulin. Many people don't even realize that they have prediabetes because their blood sugar creeps up over time. Now I want to hear from you guys. When was the last time you had your fasting blood sugar tested? Do you have an at-home glucose meter, or do you only get it tested when you go to the doctors? Let me know in the comments. Now, if you're wondering how to test for insulin resistance or how to track that it's improving, there's a really simple way to do it at home. So Well Health's Weight Biology Kit is a lab-grade blood test you can take at home to get a clear picture of your metabolic health, including insulin resistance markers like fasting insulin, HbA1c, and more. If you're working to reverse insulin resistance, this can be a great tool. So Well Health actually recommends retesting every 6 months, and I agree. That's the perfect window to see real changes and know your plan is working. It's super simple. You order the kit online, do a small finger prick at home, and send it back to get your results in a secure digital report. And right now you can get 10% off when you use code KATE10 at checkout. You can head to healthcoachkate.com/getsowell to learn more and order the kit. And this is only available in the United States. So now that you know 5 signs that you have insulin resistance and that it's stopping your weight loss, what can you do about it? Now, I want to say that these aren't just tips to make you feel better short term. These are the exact strategies that I use with clients to lower insulin levels, reverse insulin resistance, and finally start seeing the scale move again. So let's walk through them step by step. Step number 1 is to cut back on refined carbs and sugars. This might seem obvious, but it's one of the most powerful changes you can make. If you can reduce your intake of refined carbohydrates, so this includes things like bread, pasta, juice, even juice that's unsweetened, cereal, granola bars, you're going to see results very quickly. These foods are broken down quickly and spike your blood sugar. And when your blood sugar goes up, this triggers an insulin response. When this happens repeatedly throughout the day, your body becomes less sensitive to insulin and fat burning shuts off. Instead, build your meals around real whole food, like protein, healthy fats, and non-starchy vegetables. These foods have a much smaller impact on blood sugar, helping insulin stay low throughout the day so your body can start to burn fat again. The second thing you can do is to prioritize protein and healthy fat at every meal. Protein and fat do 2 things. They keep you fuller for longer, and they stabilize your blood sugar. If you're constantly hungry in between meals, chances are you likely didn't get enough protein and maybe even fat at that meal. Start your day with a high protein breakfast. Skip the toast and the smoothies and go for eggs, leftover dinner meat, or Greek yogurt with collagen or protein powder. You'll have more energy and fewer cravings throughout the day. And this will help to rebuild your insulin sensitivity and get your body better at burning fat. The third thing you can do is time your meals for better insulin control. And along with this, stop snacking. When you eat every couple of hours, your insulin level is constantly elevated. It doesn't have a chance to come back down throughout the day. And this isn't what we want. Instead, space your meals 4 to 6 hours apart so your insulin has time to come down in between. This allows your body to finally switch from fat storage to fat burning. And if you're ready to take it one step further, intermittent fasting can accelerate your results. Start with a 12-hour overnight fast. For example, stop eating at 8 p.m. and have your first meal at 8 a.m. Then gradually work your way up to 14 or even 16 hours if it feels good for you. Fasting doesn't mean starvation. You're still eating enough to meet your needs within your feeding window, but you're also giving your body a break from insulin, a chance to reset and regain insulin sensitivity. Now, these are just a few ways you can kickstart your metabolism and get better at burning fat. But if you want some more tips on how to improve your insulin sensitivity, reverse insulin resistance, and make weight loss a lot easier, I'm gonna link a video up above that you can check out afterwards. Now, I wanna hear from you guys. How many of the 5 signs of insulin resistance do you currently have? Have you already started making changes, and have you started to see results? Let me know in the comments down below. And before you go, if you're in the United States and you want an easy way to measure your insulin resistance and track your progress at home, make sure to check out So Well Health's Weight Biology Kit. Again, that's healthcoachkate.com/getsowell. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to click that subscribe button because I'm posting videos 2 to 3 times per week about insulin resistance, blood sugar control, weight loss, all of the good stuff you want to know. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.